Welcome back. We are on Evergreen Gardens now. I'm just giving you a quick look of what I've done so far before I actually start building the coasters. The park's currently shut at the minute, so going round with toilets scattered everywhere, information kiosks scattered everywhere, so people can pick up maps if they get lost. Car ride there, custom made log flume there. So we start off with a steel mini roller coaster. This is near the entrance of the park. It's not a bad ride, to be honest. It's pretty complex, and the intensity of it was quite high for what it is. Probably those two drops at the start, the speed of it as well. You'll notice that I made a lot of changes to add brakes in certain areas just to slow the flow down of it speeding up, because I do kind of continuously do drop after drop, small drop, and it kind of picks up speed along the way. Just getting near a point now, we're about to hit the station. It's pretty much that there with a few edits. I do change it to log cars. But there's a preview with the ladybird. You can see it's just a bit too quick. Not sure if the frame rate there kind of went a bit bad for you, but it did whilst watching this. So I'll do an edit to try and slow things down. You'll eventually see I put brakes around the midway point, just to break the speed, lower the nausea rating and the intensity rating. The park is still shit. You see, we're actually in October year 1, so I actually went a whole year before actually opening the park, because there was a lot to do and I didn't want people to go in complaining straight away. I didn't feel it would be a risk. The park's that big, there'll be that much to do. But anyway, you see I've skipped forward here to just before I finish up, trying to just slow things down. Where did I put the brakes? I'm not sure if I've added them in this clip yet, but I can't see them. Okay, just adding the path to the tower. See there, bottom left. I think the brakes are coming up this drop, then up and down, and that next round bit. The brakes are there, I can see. Slow things down, yep. Before it gets all a bit crazy. It's a kid's ride, so that's all I was trying to do. Make it a bit childish. Make it a bit fun. And there we have it. So I've shown you that on normal speed there. I'll do that from now on for the rest of my rides. So here we're using the steel roller coaster. Pretty simple. Bit like forgot the names of the rides. Stealth. Don't know what they're called in America, but try to do something similar. I know you can unlock this sort of ride eventually later on in the game, but I thought I'd just try and use it for the steel roller coaster. Didn't go as high at first. I haven't put that clip, but here's a normal pace. It's not too bad. Generate a bit of profit from on-ride photo. Like I said, the bit like the Superman in one of the Six Flags as well, just a big launch up. I'll probably be making roller coaster later on in one of the later parks, but here, you know, I've cleared a lot of space and just going through. You can see I've built rapids as an inverted ship. Go-karts in the corner. And then we've got screen, and then I've added the launch there between there. Changed the colour of that, kept along with the theme of the park. So I like to do bumper cars, yeah, so a lot of additional things added since I actually built the that steel roller coaster. Out view there. So we've got the space here. I'll just have a quick look. Try and think in my head how I'm going to build it, how I want to make it look. So, see I've got the suede up here, I'll drag a bit of ground up, so I'll start with a bit of a small drop just to get it rolling along, then up to the chain. I actually did this corkscrew ride pretty quickly, to be honest, and later on in the game I've actually selected ride improvements as roller coasters and thrill rides are no longer researchable, and a lot of ride improvements were half loop and loop for this corkscrew, which was a bit disappointing. I would like to actually had a few of those, but there's no time now. As I record this video, I've actually got a month left of this park. Flown through it quite quickly, and I've really enjoyed it, to be honest, especially compared to Diamond Heights. That was a disappointment. Yeah, with the corkscrews I've got them going over the track, as you see the two there. Then I'll eventually do another one over the station. So this ride's quite short as well, much like a lot of the roller coasters in this park. There is one ride that I'll make quite big later on. That'll be in another part. But yeah, I'll make sure I get the ride looping over. You see I've put the straight track there just so I know where I'm going to end up. I actually kind of did this ride quite quickly, I feel, which wasn't too bad. See the helix up and downs are very expensive. And one thing I haven't really done well for this park is actually my loan. Slowly returning it, but I'm gonna probably have over 10,000 to pay back by the time the park's finished. So here's a quick, fast preview. I have to go on to make a brake change here, and then before we get on to the normal speed view. Well, it came into the station a bit too quickly, and if something went wrong and one arrives after the other, potential crash, so put braking just to stop that. So here's the normal speed view. Just lower the land and what I raised on. At this point it's June year 3 as well. So I spent a lot of the years actually just getting research on the thrill rides, the gentle rides, putting them in before focusing on the bigger roller coasters. So yeah, simple as that. Quite quick. Very quick, to be honest. So that concludes this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Join me for part 2 where there'll be more coasters.